Hello, hello, hello. How is it going? Okay. I'm trying out some new settings, so I don't know if the stream's gonna crash and die. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to my channel. I'm gonna put this on YouTube later. There should be a VOD on Twitch also as well. I'm on Twitch and I'm on YouTube. Hello, welcome back. We are continuing the Final Fantasy XIV experience and journey for myself, for everyone. I'm really excited to continue the story / I really need to finish the story. Long story short, story. How many times can I say story tonight? Long story short, I have my main account, and I have alts. I created alts. There was like a sale before Dawn Trail happened, and there was like you could buy like I guess these books that would like skip levels or like skip main scenario stuff, and so I bought them because I wanted to have like alts on different servers in case I had like because I had real life friends that played the game, I had online friends that played the game, and so I wanted to make sure that I could like be with people on different servers for different things. So I bought those books, and basically last night I popped or I used the Endwalker like skip story thing, and I haven't used any of them. I haven't done any of the Endwalker quests, but now time is of the essence because now I can't use that alt to like beat all of Endwalker. So now we're not fooling around. We really have to beat Shadowbringers, and now we have to go through Endwalker. So there really isn't like a time of the essence. Basically, I just want to make sure that I don't want to have any spoilers. So yeah. Anyways, so we'll be playing we'll be playing this game called Final Fantasy XIV. It's the critically acclaimed MMORPG. Yeah. We're on 5.4. I'm trying to remember where we're at. Hey, any quests should help us. We could just... Yeah, I think last time was like a huge crying fest. Yeah, no spoilers. Last time was a huge crying fest. I didn't stop crying the whole fucking time. Let me turn this off. Sorry, I was trying to do... I didn't know if I should stream... I didn't know if I should stream the... like, raids, like the normal raids and stuff, so I didn't. If that's a thing people want, sure, I'll do it. I can go back and do them and let you know how I felt about them. But I'm on the second Stormblood normal raid, so I need to unlock that or do it. But anyways, needless to say, how I felt about last time. Obviously, I cried the whole fucking time. So hopefully I don't cry this time. I shouldn't have to. Yeah, that's where I'm at with that. And yeah, it's just been a chill experience. It's, yeah. Let me do this and this. There we go. Just making sure my settings are good. And yeah, I'm hopefully there's not a lot of like lagginess. So yeah, I've been having like weird settings happening, and like Twitch has been saying that I don't know anymore. I can't do it anymore, y'all. It's too much. So yeah, if there's issues with the stream, let me know. Hopefully there's not like it's saying something about like buffering and like cutouts from frame rates. I have my stream, like my settings on my computer saying things are running fine, and then I like look over at Twitch and it's running fine, but then like the underlayer of Twitch is saying it's not. So anyways, if there's dark depths and disaster happening, just let me know, and I'll try to address it in our next stream. But anyways, we're gonna keep running with it. And yeah, also let me know how your night's going. Let me know how you guys feel about 5.4 as a whole. I think that's also good to know, because I think that's something that's been really interesting to me, is understanding how everyone experiences like all of these like expansions. It's been very it's been very interesting to see how like people take the plot twists, how people take I guess like the stories, because yeah, so I've heard some people are like they didn't like it at first and then it grew on them. I've heard some people outright were like, ugh, it was the most destructive force that they ever experienced with any of Final Fantasy content. So it's, yeah, if you just want to let me know how you felt about it the first time you went through it, that's always cool to hear. Yeah. Cutscene? No? Oh, Alizé. Alizé. When I set out to save Halric, I think Gabu was always at the back of my mind, and having proved that the light corrupted are not lost, I am convinced that the same must be true of the tempered. Similar to those corrupted by the Sin Eaters, the ether of Gabu's soul, Gabu's soul has been rendered stagnant, and though the root cause is different, perhaps the solution is the same. It is by no means an unreasonable hypothesis, Alizé, and it warrants full investigation. If there's even a chance we can save Gabu, we have to try. But however much I'd like to race over to Limsa and set to work, there's no room for recklessness. Not when a child's life is at stake. As I'm sure we learned their name last time. It's like Beklug. And by learn their names, I mean like the pronunciation, because I feel like I was pronouncing their name wrong. Beklug, I think, was the correct name. And so, before attempting anything, we should learn all we possibly can about tempering. There's just one problem. Research into the condition has long since ground to a halt, and the combined work of the many scholars involved doesn't exactly amount to a wealth of knowledge. Not of the modern scholars, perhaps, but what of their ancient counterparts? I know the Alligans took a more than passing interest in the subject. And if what we seek is to be found anywhere, it would surely be at the Aether Chemical Research Facility. I know everyone hates that place. Where they experimented on primals and the worshippers, yes? Good thinking. I've never actually been there myself, but I did read the reports on Azizla, which means we'll be needing an airship. Sid? Jesse? An airship, you say? Meet me at the northern bank of Silvertear Lake. I've got a surprise for you. Oh, and come prepared to travel. Cool. Tataru coming in for the save again. I feel bad for, what's her name? Not what's her name. For Kryl. I still feel bad for Kryl. I feel like in the last two expansions, Kryl has not gotten any of her, like, props for, like, all the crazy shit she's been doing, if that makes sense. Because, like, she's, like, kept everyone fucking alive the whole fucking time. The whole time! So, that's definitely a thing. Give me 1 second. I'm adjusting something. Sorry for all the sound effects. Uy caramba. There might be a spike. There might be a little bit of a lag. Okay. Alrighty then. Cool. So we're meeting them at the airship. We usually meet them here at this little airship place down here, right? This is where we like meet to... Yeah. We've met them here for like a lot of different excursions we've taken. Cool. Damn, bum. Let me see. I give you the Bonanza, the Scion's very own ship. I built her as a company project with help from our friends at the Rising Stones and named her for the luck and prosperity. Wait, like Tataru built it? Like built it herself? The fuck? Her expression. Tataru, this is amazing. We'll be able to fly about anywhere we want. Our garments were impressive enough, but to build an entire airship, I see the annals did not exaggerate the many talents of the Scion's fabled coin keeper. I'd also introduce myself as your pilot, except the training didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped. But that's all right, because we've hired this capable fellow here instead. Hello. Is it just like random guy number 5, or... The Bonanza is equipped with a fully equipped with a full complement of mana cutters, by the way. Feel free to use them to get around as is law. But enough talk, it's time to fly! All aboard! Not me saying time to fly like I was about to break into song. I'm so sorry. That was so embarrassing. Also, where is the musical episode of Final Fantasy XIV? Hello? Honestly, Sid would be jealous of the way the airship flies. Tartary was outdone herself. Anyway, here we are, on Oz Isla. An Alphano's report did not do the scale of this place justice. Oh, it's, I didn't even realize it's Alize's first time here. And it should be Graha's as well. This appears to be the helix, which means we stand in the Alpha Quadrant. To the east lies the Beta Quadrant, and... yes, I believe I have my bearings. Though this is my first time on Oz Isla, I do have some familiarity with the place thanks to the records in the Crystal Tower. Unless I am mistaken, this path leads to an aetherite, beyond which there will be an informational terminal. I suggest we begin our search there. Cool. We sprint into the sky. I don't know why I'm sprinting. Just why. Oh, wow. Not me thinking I could, what is it? What's the thing called? Slide casting? Not me thinking I could slide cast that. Oh, I thought we were going to the aetherite. I played myself. Oh my gosh. Well. And there is a terminal. A moment while I search the archives for references to tempering. I'm also still trying to figure out Graha's voice, because it's very particular. And not that I can do any of their voices, but like, at least I'm trying to just like narrow sounds in my head. Ah, there we are. There we are. It's like a very narrow sound and dark. Iconic corruption, an overview. That sounds promising. Indeed. Let us see what this report has to say. His voice is very round and more, like, normal. Less posh. Confound it. The contents appear to have been deleted. What? No! Isn't there something we can do? Not from here, I'm afraid. But it may be that another copy of the report exists elsewhere. The question is where to look. Where to look? It says here the report was written by someone named Owen. Is it likely that he kept a copy? I would say it is a distinct possibility. Assuming he was a researcher here, he will have had quarters on the Habisphere. Habisphere? We can ascertain the details at Habisphere Control. Let us return to the Bonanza and avail ourselves of mana cutters. We will need them to research our destination. I need to hear his voice. I forgot. You already have a suitable means of transport, don't you? No need to waste time accompanying us back to the ship, then. We'll see you at the Habisphere. So, like, arm out. That's what she's talking about, right? To the Habisphere! What an interesting name of a thing. Oh, I forgot about this jam. Oh, I'm gonna turn it up. At least in my head. Actually, I might turn it up for everyone. Hey. Oh, it's down. Oh my gosh. Where was I taking us? Is it gonna be here? Oh, we're in level with it. This way. It seems like I don't have a map available to see where I'm going. Good stuff. I was going off of a little baby map. Is that the Hemisphere? Hey. Mapping the realm. Oh, I hadn't unlocked this place. Hey. If the late Owen did indeed have a chamber here, the node will be able to tell us its number. Like, I hear his voice in my head, but I keep hearing it in his little, like, whispery ASMR voice, and that makes me feel like I'm doing an ASMR voice and I'm not giving him enough energy. And he's definitely like an excitable little cat, so I'm like, not little cat, but yeah. From what I recall of the layout, it should be somewhere in the vicinity of Warning, an evacuation order is presently in effect. Entry to the Hemisphere is not permitted at this time. Foiled again. In all likelihood, the order would have been imposed during... Oh, that's what I'm doing. I think I'm making it too proper for Umbral Calamity, and I doubt it will be lifted in the near future. This is energy level critical, returning to base for recharging. Well, surely there must be some other way to gain access. Force, for example? Ere we resort to that, I have an idea. Were we to send a surge of energy through yonder control mechanism, it should prompt the system to restart, releasing the locks. As for a suitable energy source, a concentrated lightning shard might suffice. Happily, I seem to recall that they are known to form at points of stagnant ether throughout the continent. Jesus. You seem to recall? Are you honestly telling me that this was in the records too? I am. A report sent to the capital mentioned that the lightning-aspected ether was prone to pooling on the continent, resulting in surges that interfered with equipment. A minor detail, I grant you, but in my role as caretaker of the Crystal Tower, there was no such thing as too much elegant knowledge. Besides, my studies helped me to feel connected to the source, to home. Interesting. I must have explored this facility 1,000 times in my mind, but to finally stand here with the two of you, it is more exhilarating than I can well express. Now then, the lightning shard, if I may, I suggest we split up and search the Beta Quadrant. Oh, but beware of sprites. They are wont to manifest where the ether is stagnant. Now you're just showing off, which makes me think we should make a contest of this. The first to return here with a shard wins. What do you say? It's always contest with Alize. Gosh. And I'm gonna lose. Very well. It would be my honor to come third. Oh. I'm probably gonna come in third. I will be last. I feel it. I sense it. I sense it, no problem. Sorry about that. I definitely sense it, no problem. Where am I going? Oh, okay, I see. Because last time, like, I had the setup where they only gave me like 3 or 4 or whatever it was. Is there like a... Oh, I see. Hi. Wrong button. Wrong button again. That was 3, right? Or is it how many stagnant things we're bringing, or is it how many things we kill? I don't even know what the race was anymore. If Graha pulls up behind me, I'm out. Bravo. That was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all the thoughts of the prize slipped my mind. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations, the lightning shard is yours. What? No dramatic entrance? You've changed? Very funny. And now let's get back to work. Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like him or I thought it was gonna be freaking, what's that guy's name? The new guy, Fandaniel. Ugh, you remember that. In my defense, I was caught up in the moment. It isn't every day you meet an honest to good. Oh, I didn't read it. Sorry. I literally thought it was Fandaniel. Well, the contest continues, so you had better hurry back. But one last thing. Thank you, Reximian, for bringing me here. I'm taking him everywhere with me. If there was a way to, like, take Scion members with you as party members all the time, you better believe Graha would be, like, number 2. Y'shtola would be number 3. Like, Y'shtola would have been number 2 from, like, the beginning until I met Graha, and then he would have been number 2 at this moment, because I guess he would have been locked in a crystal tower, right? I can't even think of, like, let me know your ranking, like how you would have done it if you could take the, like, your party members, I guess, like, in your trust, right? Because, like, now we have trusts. If you could have done trusts from the beginning of the game, from, like, creation, and, like, we're not talking, like, in the game, but, like, if it was reality, and it's only 4 of you, party members, who would your squad have been? From the beginning, and then up till now, like, how would it have changed over time? Because I think, for me, from the beginning, like, starting out, it would have been me and Y'shtola. That's just because I started in Limsa as a summoner, right? And I would have started there, and then I would have added Thancred. We'll get back to that. It appears Alice had no luck, so victory is yours. Congratulations. Now then, may I have the shard? Not me fucking winning out of default. And she didn't even say anything. Look at her. Quieted. Silenced. What is it that makes you so much better at finding things? What do you have that I don't? That is a question I too have asked myself on numerous occasions. I suspect we both learn a great deal from Maximian, and not only about the secrets of adventuring. But come, we should attend to our mission. Y'shtola. This is ARR, right? Y'shtola, then Thancred. And then... Excellent. The system responded exactly as intended. The only obstacle remains the security systems within. Should they be triggered, that could make life rather difficult for us. In light of which, pray leave the rest to me. If I am right, my royal blood should allow me to venture in unmolested. Assuming this place works like the Crystal Tower, yes. But if it doesn't, you'll be on your own. I want you to promise us that you will get out the first sign of trouble. I promise. Wish me luck. I mean, there's not anybody else to add besides, like, Urianger, Papalymo, and Yida. I can't add Urianger. He would be my next pick, but I didn't trust him at all during ARR. Like, period. He wouldn't be my pick until Stormblood. It would have just been us 3, honestly. Like, it would have just been us 3. Because I didn't appreciate Memphilia that much either. I'm sure this Owen fellow was very learned, but iconic corruption, an overview. Sounds like a studium thesis. We all had to write one. Lest you wonder, mine was about the combat applications of ether. And nothing if not practical. Alphino's was more philosophical, of course. Political, dare I say it. He chose to write a lengthy discourse on our nation's duty to the world. A controversial subject, to say the least. He asserted that Sharlayan's knowledge should rightly be used to protect all life on the star, in direct opposition to the country's cherished policy of non-intervention. Being a leading member of the Forum, our father was not happy. At the time, of course, Alphino was utterly convinced of his views and would cheerfully argue to death with anyone who saw differently. By which I mean the rows were long. To be fair to him, though, he's since learned to be a little more open-minded. But deep down, he still holds fast to that one belief. And I admire him for it. I should have liked to meet the young Alphino. For what it's worth, my thesis concerned the Allegan civilization as depicted in folklore. Oh, you're back! I didn't know you attended the studium. I didn't. A thesis was required to earn my Archon's mark. My peers at the students of Baldician, oh my gosh, convinced me to write one with the promise of unfettered access to forbidden tomes. Though I considered it no more than a means to an end at the time, I will admit it was gratifying to have my efforts acknowledged. Good gods, an Archon's thesis! I shudder to imagine the work involved. But enough about that. Is this the fruit of your foray? Yes, Owen's archive node. It was waiting for me in his chamber. If a copy of his report still survives, it would be stored in this device. Shall we find out? Beep boop bop boop beep beep. Beep boop bop. Beep boop bop. Initializing. Beep boop bop boop bop boop boop bop. Scanning for registered user. User not found to process as a guest. Please complete biometric authentication. I can't talk today. Beep boop bop boop boop beep boop bop boop boop boop. Verifying. Bloop. Authentication complete. Guest is identified as member of the royal family. I am at your most humble service, your highness. It never ceases to amuse me. It's but a pity the effect will not last forever. Doja Anuna said as much when they granted me this gift, but until such time as it fades, I shall use it gratefully. Search archive for iconic corruption. Beep boop bop boop beep boop. Searching. Beep boop bop boop beep boop. One item found. Iconic corruption. An overview. Boop bop. The report is locked by the author. Please state password. Oh shit. Well, go on then, your highness. Tell the nice node the password. I just got like tongue-tied. Right. Let's see. Glory be to Allah. Long live Emperor Zande. Zande? Zande? Beep boop bop boop. Password incorrect. Please try again. Confound it. Come now, passwords are invariably short and simple. For instance... Password. Stop. The notion that the password could be something so insane would be laughable were it not so dangerously stupid. Furthermore, your conduct in this presence of His Highness is grossly inappropriate. Now you know your place, handmaiden. Not know your place, handmaiden. What did the thing just call me? I don't know. Courage. Be warned that any further inappropriate behavior in the presence of His Highness will not be tolerated. Alright, that's it. I say we dismantle it and manually extract what we need. Now, let's not be too hasty. A single misstep and we risk losing the report altogether. I believe this may be a task for Sid and his colleagues. If anyone can coax Machina into cooperating, it is them. Come, let us bear the node back to the Rising Stones. Great. Now we're just gonna lug this thing around. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Onwards. Ooh, more food. I keep getting these meatballs. I don't even know if they're gonna be good. I'm assuming so because they had direct hit and determination. Or maybe it wasn't the meatballs. I don't know. But the herring pie is definitely good because it has the spell speed. Critical hit and spell speed, baby. I should probably mention that I have yet to meet Sid since waking up. Rambrose did send word to the Ironworks, but it appears our friend has been afield on urgent business. Nevertheless, I assure you, my proposal to seek his help is no pretext, however much I might look forward to seeing him again. Him and everyone. But come, let us be on our way. Hey, will you come with us? I'm assuming that's what he's saying. The beep bop, of course, your highness. Look at him, all but running. How sweet. Still, it wouldn't do him to keep it wouldn't do to keep him waiting, shall we? Can I fucking read? Jesus Christ. To the Rising Stones. Okay, I keep getting confused when I get here because there's this door and that door there, so I always get confused to which door is which. I know there's a person standing in front of that one, but every time I appear at that aetheryte, I'm always like, yeah. Every time, without fail. Wonderful news, Reximian. Tataru contacted Sid on our behalf, and he is on his way here even as we speak. While we wait, I should like to very much hear what transpired at the Alliance Council. Would you be so kind, Kryle? Cutscene. As you know, the meeting was convened to discuss how best to respond to the recent events in Garlemald. According to the intelligence from our Doman allies, the War of Succession rages on, and the Empire remains without a leader. Amidst the chaos, the Imperial legions in the provinces have begun to move independently of the motherland. Of greatest concern to us is the Illard, a legion aligned with Lord Nerva. It appears that they have received substantial financial backing from the House Brutus. I can't talk today. Brutus, aren't they the ones who took in Yotsuyu and Asai? This bodes well. Zenith's movements, meanwhile, remain shrouded in mystery. We're hoping that Thancred and Urianger will be able to shed some light on his activities when they return. Until such time as they do, the Allied leaders feel it would be unwise to interfere in the conflict, and so thanks in my part to the Imperial withdrawal from Gimlet, they have decided to turn their attention to the primal problem once more.
Working with friendly factions among the beast tribes, they hope to reopen dialogue and explore new avenues for peace. God. Given the timing, I suspect they wish to put their respective houses in order ahead of a decisive clash with the Empire. Whatever their intent, this is not a problem easily solved. The Luminsons, in particular, struggle in their efforts, and Alphanos and Istolas, great, have been called upon to aid them. So long as we are dealing with the tempered, I'm afraid no amount of dialogue will avail us. But if we can develop a treatment for tempering, then anything is possible. Which is why we must succeed. And on the cheery note, why not make yourselves comfortable in Dawn's respite? I'll shove Sid in as soon as he arrives.
So basically, shit's hitting fans. In 2 other places, not in the one that we wanted. Which I'm assuming they're saving it for 5.5. Hiya! Destination. Talking? Well, well. Sid. Forgive us for not coming to see you sooner, my friend. As you may have heard, we've had our hands full. In our defense, you are up rather early. I was under the impression you'd be slumbering a while longer. No, I would have been, had you not fulfilled your promise. I still struggle with that idea. From where I stand, the secrets of our traversing time and space seem exactly as unfathomable as they did. What if an alternate version of myself has already laid them bare? I dare say. That frees me up to concentrate on other endeavors. Speaking of which, you wanted my help with something. What is it? Now I'm like smiling. He's like, Well, a treatment for tempering. And for the next steps, you need to find the password to this Halligan's report. Just so, with nary a clue to guide us, we could be here forever and still not guess correctly, and thus we turn to you. Well, I'd love to say that we could help you, so I will. Once suitably configured, a Magitech terminal should make short work of identifying the password. I knew I could rely on you. Now, anticipating that it might be of use, I took the liberty of borrowing a tombstone from Rambrose. It contains an Halligan dictionary. Good thinking. I'll transfer the information to a terminal and set it to work right away. Why is he... looks like it's finished. Let's see. Freedom. The password is freedom. Iconic corruption. Short and simple, just as I said. Would you care to do the honors, Your Highness? Your Highness. Your Highness? I keep adding these hard R's for some odd reason. I would, milady. Note. Open the report entitled Iconic Corruption, an overview. Password, freedom. Password accepted, bloop. Beep boop boop boop. Opening report. The report seeks to provide an overview of the mechanism by which icons corrupt and bind men to their will. The phenomenon we call corruption refers to the alteration of the ether of the soul.
said ether ordinarily exists in equilibrium, no one element being more prominent than another. I'm trying to like give him a weird English, like American, but both. But when a subject is, I'm just gonna give him something else. I don't know. A subject is exposed to ether of an icon. This changes their soul, taking on the properties of the entity in question. Huh? By way of an example, exposure to the ether of the fiend, Sephiroth, would cause the subject's ether to become aligned with the element of earth. Okay. As a consequence, the subject would attain heightened affinity with earth-aspected magics, as well as preternatural levels of endurance. Repeated exposure would further enhance these traits, ultimately altering the subject's very flesh. Oh shit. The changes undergone by the subject are not solely attributable to elemental alignment, however. Further testing has determined that the subject's soul becomes umbrally charged or stagnant during the process. Oh shit. This stagnation of the soul has the effect of diluting the sense of self, rendering the subject vulnerable to the will of the icon, and the thoughts of whom come to consume their entire existence. So then, literally, like, in this manner do the corrupted become worshippers of the icon, the prayers serving to further empower the entity. I'm confused. Having discerned the mechanism of iconic corruption, my colleagues and I set out to develop a material capable of shielding one from its effects, an endeavour in which we were successful, albeit at a great cost. Does the monster still worship, or is it like a hive mind of Sephiroth? That's where I was confused. In the course of testing, many of my assistants, good men and women all, fell victim to corruption, and in accordance with protocol, they were summarily put to death. I subsequently submitted a proposal to investigate potential cures for corruption, but it was rejected, deemed non-essential by Lord Amen. Ugh, I wonder why. Though I knew it would be fruitless, I protested the decision, and for my impertinence, I have been stripped of rank and title, and will shortly be expelled from this facility. In all likelihood, this report will be expunged from the archives. Nonetheless, I recorded in the hope that one day someone will undertake to do that which I could not, and find a cure for the victims of iconic corruption. End recording. Love that I got the accent right at the fucking end. Good shit. Woo woo. So not even the Alligans were able to find a cure, or rather, they were not given the chance to do so. One cannot help but wonder what motivated Lord Ammon's decision. He wanted to be... more importantly, this confirms the stagnation of his soul is indeed the problem, and Angelo can remedy that. True. Yeah, were we simply to reanimate a tempered soul, I fear it would not do not to diminish this individual's frantical faith. Indeed, it may well intensify it. Lord Amen... Pause. No, we would somehow need to surpass a primal's hold over the subject at the same time, or risk them... Hello? So, real quick, I'm kind of building a theory here. Lord Amen stopped Owen from, like, continuing to investigate and, like, cure this because he wanted to enthrall more people. Like, he wanted to create followers that would worship him enough so that he could become a primal. And I think it's because that's what Black Rose is, right? Like, that's what the tempered are becoming worshippers. They're becoming enthralled. Stagnation leads to more people being able to they become hollow-bodied
empty vesseled worshipping beings, and then they're able to be swayed in whatever direction. I think maybe I'm reading too much into this. Maybe I'm not understanding. So there's no point in reviving the souls unless we can restore the sense of self. Facts. But of course, memory transference, the process has the effect of compartmentalizing memories, separating them into manageable bundles, if you will. Yeah. By adapting the technique, it may be possible to achieve selective reanimation. That is, limit the effects to only those memories that existed prior to tempering. Through thus restoring sense of self, we could theoretically drown out the incitements of false faith which had come to dominate the individual's thoughts. I see. The theory seems sound, and our experience treating the light corrupted would help us to identify the suitable memories of reanimation. But are you confident you can adapt memory transference as required? I seem to recall your attempts to do so while trying to bring us home culminated in literal bloodletting. They did. You are right. Despite my best efforts, I could not recreate their mechanism, and I concede that the rather clumsy compromise I reached would not provide the basis for a cure. Then perhaps it's better that we consider another approach. Your doubts are understandable, but this time I believe we have reason to be confident. Like, I think memories are the thing, but they just need to find a different way to... You see, nodes such as these were built with the ability to simulate magic. Yeah. Which leads me to believe that it may be capable of performing simulations of the transference technique. Yeah. If we would be able to conduct years' worth of tests within the space of a few days. A theory, it would be no different from how we identified the password. But it will take more calculating power, a lot more. I honestly couldn't say whether our equipment would be up for the task. Tell me, Sid, why do you suppose Owen locked this report behind a password? To keep it from prying eyes, of course. Why else? Wait, a password. That could be guessed by anyone with leisure, and a dictionary wouldn't keep it from a person minded to look. No, he wanted this report to be seen by those who strive for freedom. Not unlike the members of a certain distinguished engineering collective. I believe the motto was freedom through technology, or some such. Aw. You two, round up as many Magitech terminals as you can find and bring them to the workshop. Right away, Chief. Things are about to get very busy. Lucky we have you to help, huh? Eh? Okay, that's badass. That was cool. Right, while Grahati and I configure the terminals, I want the rest of you to procure supplies. Namely, ceruleum to fuel the terminals and eye shards to keep them cool. The more we have of both, the better. Leave the eye shards to me. I'll round up some adventurers and go on a gathering spree. Okay, so Crow got the eye shards. In that case, I'll trust Reximian and Alize with the ceruleum. Here's a promissory note for each of you. What? Never gonna go buy it? Oh, because it's illegal, right? It's illegal? Ceruleum is illegal. Take them to the Sky Steel Manufactory in Ishgard and the ceruleum processing plant in Thanalan. The people there will give you what you need. I thought I was gonna have to go mine it or something. I don't know how you get ceruleum. Yours is a well-known face in the Holy See, I believe. If it's all the same to you, I'll head to Thanalan. Okay, that's true. To Ishgard we go. Hey, maybe I can see, what's his name? Stevanian? See how my buddy Stevanian is doing? His name's Stevanian, right? Stevanian! Stefanian. Stefanian? How do I pronounce it? Stefanivian. Stefanivian. How do I pronounce it? Stefanivian. Stephanivian. I was close. Fromelon. Welcome back, Master Roxinian. How may I serve you today? This. Oh, so you are here. So you are after the ceruleum. In that case, please present the note to our engineer at the airship landing. He shall be glad to assist you. Like, I know this is very English, but everyone's names are French, so I give them a little bit of a French accent here. I hope you don't mind. Airship landing. Airship landing. Hiya. I need to sit up. Hiya. Oh, also, let me do this. My bad. That's better. Oh, now, a promissory note from the Ironworks. Don't see many of these, not that it's a problem. It's as good as gold to me. Good. And I think I can make this a little bigger. Yeah. Here. Cool. The fuck is that? Oh, it's a Vanu Vanu? Not the song,
My friend,
Améric.
After the disappointment of not seeing you in Alameda, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places.
I'm about to
As you
start
have
crying.
heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem. To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course.
That's cool. Hello.
Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find.
He is.
I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you?
Of course.
But tell me, what business brings you to our fair city this day?
I'm purchasing ceruleum for some special things.
A cure for tempering.
Yes.
You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed.
Oh, tempering isn't Black Rose. Tempering is just like under
Very well.
enthralling
You shall
from
have all the ceruleum we can
primals.
provide,
Right.
and an airship with which to transport.
Those people are still alive, they're just like mind controlled. Got it. My brain's just like,
In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's full support.
ugh, such a great song. Thank you. That was nice. Bam boom 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 bum boom bam 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 bam boom bam boom bam 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 boom 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 boom. Whoa whoa. Hey. Hey. You okay?
Ugh, who would have thought cerulean weighed so much? Serves me right for being stubborn, I suppose. I should have just done what you did and accepted help.
Yeah.
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more now that I look at it. Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all the luck.
We have also succeeded in configuring the terminals, thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
Oh god, Nero. Here we are.
It's been a while, hero.
It has been.
You seem surprised to see me. Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering.
Okay.
But if you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allagans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
For all the effort it took to track you down after your latest disappearing act, you could find the cure for death, and it wouldn't be worth the trouble.
Sorry, I was coughing.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel, not only across dimensions, but through time. Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 paths to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
Whatever you say, Garland.
Right. If everyone's ready, let's begin.
That's a lot. I just imagined all of it like exploding. Dangerous.
All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
I'm just not falling asleep.
Damn it. It's overloading.
Oh god.
Chief! She won't last much longer!
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close! So very close!
Oh,
Can I like hello?
Well, this is going swimmingly.
In a world full of magic.
Please, a moment longer, I beg you.
In a world full of magic, there's nothing we can do when things like this happen.
There!
Snatch it.
I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
I love him. Not this song.
It's just as well. She'll never run again.
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at. This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
Thank you.
Well, we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
Yeah. It was Graha trying to help. Like, it was the music and Graha trying to help. That fucking music, man. Ese pinche música. At long last, we have our cure. In theory, at any rate, we cannot be certain until such a time as we put it to the proof, but I am quietly confident. Well, if we're here to test it on someone, then I suggest Gabu. His symptoms are relatively mild. It'll be fine, I'm sure of it. As long as you exercise due caution. Yeah, please. Yes, as long as we exercise due caution, it'll be fine. Without further ado, then, let's make for Limsa. We've kept Gabu waiting long enough. So I'm definitely crying. Definitely crying. Fuck. No. Okay, it depends on the song choice, because if they... Fuck. Fuck. Definitely depends on the song choice. Holy hell's bells. I already know. I didn't even have to... Ay. Well, this is the moment of truth. I can't.
Apologies for the wait.
And it's voiced. Oh. And the song. I'm out.
Gabu, have you been good?
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Why are they doing this, bro? Literal's just been back-to-back fucking crying
Fancy
shit.
meeting you here.
Alphino, Yushtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment?
We're about to find out.
Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Ah, nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
I like she just cast this little... Hey.
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. And as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
Same. Take all my ether, bro.
As would I.
Mo.
Since the resumption
Oh,
of our
God.
duties,
Oh, God.
it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
Same. I've been playing melee DPS for a hot
Excellent.
second. I'm shooting a gun.
With your permission,
Use
then,
my ether.
Let us begin.
Hello?
Yes, this will do.
And what about me and fucking A-Girl over here?
And now, it's my turn.
It's my turn! Hiya! The little pig is like, okay, cool. Okay.
'Tis done.
So now Angelo has both.
No small amount indeed.
Well, we seek to go where even the Allegans did not. It was never like to be easy.
So now Angelo has both spells?
The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one. I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
Gabu. Moving on.
Should seem our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Well, this seems a good spot as any to have rest. Can't even talk. My brain.
For years, Eorzea has laboured to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light-corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alize refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. and now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
Don't tell me, tell her. The fuck ass rude response is that?
She told you of my graduation thesis. How very embarrassing. Nonetheless, it is comforting and not a little surprising to hear that I'm still capable of impressing my sister. On the rare occasions I'm not annoying her, that is.
Hello? Whoa. Is she like tired
Alisaie,
or...
are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
Gaboo!
Whoa.
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan. But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always. So I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alisaie's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
Your hopes reached Gaboo. They helped him to hold on.
I'm so proud of you, Gaboo.
I couldn't have done it without you, Alisaie. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them?
Yes, we can. All of them.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alisaie was able to heal Gaboo alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms.
I'm thinking back to like the snacks.
The treatment's effects.
The snake
limited to the
ladies.
soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has
Have
been
already
altered through
changed.
prolonged exposure to a primal's influence.
Okay.
All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
I mean, that's not the point. We can't.
Maybe
save
we
everyone.
can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gaboo, and
Exactly.
yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
Yeah, the point was just to try to help people. So the fact that like we saved one is like
Then
a step in the
next
right.
logical step would be to produce a veritable army of porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn. She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya. The real one.
I have to go now, Gabu. But the people here will look after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
Ugh, that's so cool.
All right. Thank you, Alize. Thank you.
My little Gabu, my little kobold. Ugh. I didn't think I was gonna grow as emotionally attached to him as I did, because like, or to them as I did, because I saw them in passing, or like their quest came in passing. Their quest came in passing, you know, and but they were just so cute, like this little baby kobold, and like it was just sad to see them like be like, what happened to my mom and dad? Why is freaking Titan killing us, or what's happening? And then they kept bringing them back over and over, and that was good on the clever on the writers there. She will be at pains to remind me. I've not paid Master Matoya a visit since returning from the first, but this seems as good a time as any. Come, let us make for her cave. To the cave, to Travania. Damn, look at this. Like, we're supposed to come to Idleshire. Yeah, these people tripping. We're supposed to fly from Idleshire to Master Matoya. Like, there's not like a way to teleport to Master Matoya's house. I call BS. I call BS. Bum bum dum bum. 3, 4, 5. Sorry. So I think we're only gonna make it halfway through 5.4. So we'll definitely finish the other half tomorrow. Excuse me. And then we'll have 5.5. So I guess we're gonna probably get to Endwalker this weekend. Because I think I'll end here after this quest, which I think this quest is gonna lead us into a or I don't know, we'll see. I say that because like I want to do some other stuff in game that I don't necessarily want to stream. But yeah, and I'm definitely enjoying where this story is going, and that's why I'm like up. And I'm also trying not to make my my little YouTube episodes so long either. So my little episodes. Hey y'all, we made it. I take it you're this touch. I need to turn off the touchpad capabilities for this game. Bum, 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 bum.
Nary a word from you all this time, then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
I'm her. Me and Matoya were the same person.
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away, and for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long, I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
It would be cool if subtly she let her know that she used her name over there.
Ever the scholar. Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the first, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I am proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits. Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
I'm wondering if there's going to be another moment about the Matoya name. Because that wasn't enough, like... Unless I missed it.
So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create porxes with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reached double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother porxie,
A mother
as it
porxie.
were. Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
Where am I going this time? My old workshop then. Everything required to make your familiar is there. That may be, but no one has set foot in there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what's become of it.
Oh, there's sure to be a handful of feral familiars and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing to trouble the likes of you. You can consider cleaning up the place payment for my help. Fine, we'll do it. Good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my pirogos ahead to let you into the workshop. You need only tell him who you are. You can't be too careful after all. Off you go. Damn. Maker's Quarters. Maker's Quarters? Bingo, bingo, bong. Bingo, bong, bong, bong. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have to do that triple triad quest at one point. So, I have done this dungeon. Didn't know why it was. I had no idea what the reference was for. I just knew that we fought a Porksy at the end. But now I know why we're fighting the Porksy, so now it all makes sense. Which is cool. Which is kind of cool too, because like I've done some Shadowbringer. I had done some Shadowbringers dungeons by like using those like skip level books on like my alt accounts, just to like help friends with like roulettes and stuff. But what's interesting is that I had never done anything that like spoiled the story, which is cool that the devs, to a certain extent, the devs have kept like spoilers out of regular duties. I think that's kind of like admirable, or not admirable, but like I think that's cool that they do that, because they can be very simple for them to just be like, like we'll just keep it all like we'll just keep it all in there, but they like it's still part of the story, but like you don't. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it. I was checking something. I'm so sorry. What am I using? I think I can go in with Samurai. I've not used Samurai in a while. Suck it. This. What do I have unlocked? At 80, 74, and that. Yeah. Where's this? Oh, that's there. There's an attack. Straight line before you. Where's this? Circle. Okay. Okay. Where is this at? Oh, here. Ooh. And this is what? Instant. I have to get the stack of that. Sure. Actually, no. We're just gonna... I'm just gonna heal it. I don't... It'll probably be easier too if I... Yeah. Like, let me not reinvent the wheel here. Greetings, Ribbit, and welcome to my good mistress, Relict. Burrow Rogo is my name, and I am honored to be your guide. Within you will find a space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cavern wherein the requisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, that the place has not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and will, I regret, be in some disarray. But rest assured, my brothers and I shall see to it you do not lose your way. Now then, Ribbit, only say the word and I will show you in. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna actually take a mini break so I can, like, use the bathroom. But I'll be right back. Yeah. I don't know what I muted. Cool. So let's do a... Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. Cool. This Halloween music.
I don't know why I get so quiet during dungeons. I think they're just like my zen zone because I get so like into them. Yeah, I always get quiet during dungeons. What do you do? We'll wait for that. Oh, what it is. Oh, what it is. What it is. What it is. This. What do this. What do this. What this. Oh. Is there a portal? Oh. A portal! Yeah. Yeah. A portal. Ugh. A watery portal. Nice. And I'm actually like paying attention because usually when I like do roulettes, I'm always so like quick to do them. So now that I'm like paying attention to the story, I'm like, okay, what are we actually doing here? I'm trying to pay attention to the machinist right now because I'm trying to learn machinist. So I'm trying to like learn the rotation. I've been trying to learn as many jobs as possible without like looking up rotations as possible. Like without looking up guides and stuff. So far it hasn't been going well. I mean, so far it's been going semi-well. So the whole point is to like learn the rotations without the guides, and then like eventually like look up the guide to make sure it was like somewhat close. Yeah. What was that about? Oh, I shouldn't have used that. That's fine. How close are we? Oh, we still have like another... Oh, no, we're there. Damn. I'm still trying to learn the mechanics for this one. I don't know when the water spouts shoot out. This. The rocks. Oh, okay, I see now. And I guess they like align with... Okay, I understand now. Oh, is it? Oh wow. Okay. Oh, whoa, not gonna make it. Whoops. Okay. I didn't get that middle mechanic with like the water spouts shooting up. I didn't understand that. Like, was there damage or I mean, the water spouts that shot us onto the ledge, there was a part of it that happened in the middle. I didn't know if something scary was gonna happen. I don't know if that made sense. Not making sense. Oh shit. I thought that was like a bridge. I thought it was gonna fall down. I'm so dumb. Are we like pretend picking up items? So this kiln, okay. I see I'm trying to read the thing now. This means once and for all, ribbit. See, this is boring with the tank. It's not as... Listen, I didn't want to say that the other night because I thought everyone was having a bad time, but like when we did that with like the 3 DPS, that was super exciting. It was such a great challenge. I was having a great time. No, yeah, it was definitely a blast. This one. I think I started this too soon. Yeah. We did it. Oh. Wake up. Huh?
There we are. Quite tame.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Can I give my fucking ether? Hello? Am I not the warrior of light? I'm literally sitting there. America? Was that only one? It felt like that was only one spell. 'Tis done?
That should suffice.
Suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some porkses. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy. A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya? I dare say.
There's the callback. I was like, I know the Matoya thing isn't finished. Y'all, I'm like a warrior of light, am I not? Not just 3. Girl, where's the 533?
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos.
And the
And
3?
we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
Facts.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should
Also,
do
wasn't I
much
just about to
facilitate
explode?
closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
In addition to the Porkses, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness again. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
See ya! I love Matoya. She's great. What can you do? Just gonna, okay. Now that's all heading out. Okay, see y'all. Bye. Cool. I'm gonna end this. Lest you wonder, Master Matoya has returned to her cave with Ishtola. They are peas in a pod, aren't they not? I'm gonna end this and then start the next one and then head out. Into Master's mail with the NPCs. yeah, this will be a good place to stop. So I think there's like 5 quests left for 5.4. This will move us into 5.5. I'm also like trying to keep tabs with like the numbers and stuff without spoiling it for myself, so we'll keep that in mind as well. Excited to get to Endwalker hopefully by this weekend. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for joining me for tonight. I will be back hopefully tomorrow and Friday, and then this weekend I'm gonna try to keep the stream going as quickly. Not the stream. I'm gonna try to keep the story moving as quickly as possible, and by quickly I mean like I'm enjoying the story, and like every time I postpone it, like it's like I'm delaying like exciting moments for myself. So I'm tired of really putting it off for me, and I really want to just get to like Dawn Trail because that seems like something really enticing. So anyways, again, thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you have a great night. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll probably stream some Overwatch. I'm gonna try to start earlier, so we'll probably stream some Overwatch and then some Final Fantasy. But yeah, have a great night. Stay safe. Talk to you soon. Bye.